Hey, Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your November 2022 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aquarius and take a look at the key themes and overall energy showing up for you in the month of November. So please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Aquarius, the main themes showing up for you in the month of November, right off the bat, we have soul lessons, we have breakthrough, and we also have ascension. So I do feel that a lot of you Aquarians have been learning a very important lesson on your soul's journey. This is about inner growth. It could have been a karmic cycle, pattern, or relationship that is finally coming to an end. Some of you, there may have been some unfinished or unresolved past life energy that you are healing in this life. This is all about gaining the wisdom, gaining the strength. It's about learning and teaching. And sometimes those lessons are more challenging than others, more painful, but it is a lesson nonetheless. And you're having a breakthrough moment, I feel, around the 17th to the 25th of November is a moment of realization here, a moment of truth where everything that you've endured and been through, Aquarius, it's almost like it comes up to this peak, this point in your life, and you say, wow, I've really gone through all of that and now my life is in this direction. Or, wow, I finally let this cycle or pattern go and I've learned the lesson. So I do feel like there is a discovery within yourself here. There is victory, advancement, epiphany. There's a breakthrough in whatever challenge or obstacles or struggles that you've been facing. And towards the end of the month, even into December, I feel throughout the rest of 2022, actually, is what they're saying here, your soul is ascending. There's an ascension taking place here. It's about soul advancement, personal growth, which you see showing up here for you. This is also about a higher state of awareness. Some of you may be practicing meditative procedures or techniques that help bring more clarity. For others of you, you could be diving into the spiritual quest, the spiritual side of yourself. And for others of you, you recognize that your soul has evolved in whatever the situation is for you. And like I always say, Aquarius, we have two options. We can either become bitter or we can become better. And I do feel like there's a situation that, yes, maybe it left you feeling a little bit bitter in the past while you were going through it, but now it's like you're seeing the silver lining and there's light. There's light shining through here. This is about a major breakthrough, and you actually have the Sun card as your final card here. So this is amazing. Let's dive into the tarot here. We have the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Sun. So overall here, your energies look to be very, very wonderful moving forward after a time of feeling stuck or feeling like you would never get out of this pattern, this karmic lesson, or this cycle. You're finally moving forward here. And not only is there forward movement with the Chariot, you're feeling confident. You're gaining that wisdom and that power and that boldness that you've had within the entire time. But sometimes as we navigate through life's lessons and obstacles and challenges, our self-confidence can take a hit or two. And this Queen of Wands is saying you are not letting that insecurity or the ego get the best of you. You are seeing, again, how amazing you are, how bold you are, how courageous for being able to endure what it was or what it has been for you. Whether it's been one thing after another, Aquarius, or there was a major significant moment in your life that really transformed you from the inside out, whatever this is, it'll be different for each and every one of you, but it's left you with this strength and this confidence. And that's what you are reinventing within yourself. Like I said, it was always there, but sometimes we need to dig in deeper and find that piece of ourselves that maybe we've kept locked or hidden or pushed to the back burner here. The Queen of Wands is an entrepreneur, or she's someone who is very creative, artsy, confident, and bold. She inspires others to live their best life because she lives her best life. And so I feel like not only are you an inspiration to other people, some of you may be an inspirational leader, a healer, a coach, a mentor, a therapist, or you may use your words, your voice, or your talents to help inspire and teach other people as well. The Queen of Wands, she doesn't allow the negativity to get the best of her. So even if you're watching something negative on the news, you may say, well, I'm having enough of that. I'm shutting that off and not letting that interfere. I'm not letting that burst my bubble. You can see that the cat is around her and she has an aura of independence around her. Independence, but yet playfulness. And some would say 9 lives. So some of you may have had a near-death experience, or you've went through a dark night of the soul type of energy. Now, I don't see that here. I just read intuitively, but I do feel that these soul lessons for you, Aquarius, have been painful. They have been deep, and some of you, they have been dark. But the good news is here, you're reclaiming your power, and there's forward movement with this Cancerian energy here. This Chariot is all about triumphant success. This is about moving forward, finally having a new sense of direction. There could be travel coming up for you as well in the month of November. You could be flying, you could be driving, there may be a road trip. Perhaps you're visiting family as well, but you're coming outside of your comfort zone is what I feel. You may be meeting other people, surrounding yourself with, again, family or friends after a time of feeling a little bit introverted. But I do feel some of you may be even going to a place to do some soul searching. Maybe it's a meditative retreat or a spiritual or holistic retreat. Some of you are just going within to really discover this breakthrough, this realization, this moment of truth. Maybe it's through your own meditation. Maybe it's physically, you're going someplace. I'm also getting that there could be something with a new vehicle, a new job. There's advancement. There is rewards showing up here. So Spirit is rewarding you in a very beautiful way, a bold way as well. So I feel like it's because you are stepping into your power, and there is a moment here where you're being rewarded or awarded for some soul advancement. And it's, I feel like, physically manifesting in your world. So this is really positive. You also have the Ace of Wands showing up here. This is about you chasing your dreams, chasing your passions. You have the Queen of Wands as well as that Sun. So I feel for you, there's a lot of life changes. You could even be relocating. You could be traveling globally, reaching people on a global level. You may be in the spotlight. Maybe you are an influencer. Some of you, it's important for you to speak. I'm seeing big crowds. There could be an energy of, it's almost like not a TED Talk, but it's like whatever you deliver, your messages are being heard, they're being seen, and they are inspirational. They help transform and change the lives of others. So you may be going someplace such as, I know that Hay House sometimes has those We Can Do It conferences where they have a lot of speakers. So I do feel that some of you may be heading towards a conference center or something inspirational, or maybe that is you that is the speaker or the one that is bringing inspiration and light to others. The Ace of Wands is about a brand new beginning, feeling good, feeling like you're reinventing yourself, like you have a new sense of optimism, purpose, and creativity. There's new goals here that you are setting up for yourself, and you're feeling the fire within, Aquarius. So even though you are an air sign, I feel like you are passionate, you're driven, and you're goal-oriented here. So great place to be in, especially towards the end of the year. Now, there was healing that needed to take place, and I still feel that some of you, you may be taking a little bit of time out to connect with your higher self, to meditate, to heal, to learn, to grow. And I feel like there's a mending that's taken place, but you're feeling more supported. You're feeling more love. Some of you have had to heal from childhood trauma as well. There could be recovery showing up here, whether it's recovery from surgery, recovery from addictions, or just recovering the heart from a situation that was less than ideal. You're seeing things from a new way because there's finally movement. You were hanging around in this maybe limbo energy or needing to heal, and sometimes that takes time. And you may have been told it's time to move on. they're bringing me back to the TED Talk. And Aquarius, there was a TED Talk that I watched quite a while ago about grief and moving on. And I forget who is the speaker. You may be able to just type in TED Talk, grief, and moving on. But some of you may have been told, if you were a widow or if there was a death in the family, you may have been told, well, it's time to move on. Maybe you should start dating again, or maybe, focus on other things. And I feel like there's an energy of you just sitting in that grief for a little while, because it's not something that we can speed up. We can't tell the heart to heal quicker. Things take process and they take time. But when it comes to grief and healing, it's not about disconnecting from that energy and thinking that it never happened, but it's how can we move forward? And I feel for some of you, there could have been a loss of that nature, where you just felt stuck for quite some time. And I do feel like you're being reinvented. There's a new version of you, but you're heading towards a lot of abundance and happiness and success, whatever that looks like to you. This Sun card, especially as your final card here, this is about sharing your life with those that you love. It is about success, good health. I just heard here, some of you may be into yoga as well. This could be aerial yoga, and you may be using that flexibility or that avenue for healing. For others of you, there could be something with stretching or getting the body moving as well. I am feeling adrenals. There could have been an lack of energy, or even burnt out. Some of you may be disconnecting from addictions such as sugar, such as caffeine, maybe even alcohol. But if you choose to disconnect from things that aren't helping you heal, or aren't contributing to your soul's growth, I do feel like you're seeing that from a different perspective, and you're making change. And the change is going to create this beautiful new life for you, this new opportunity, which we have the new life card coming up. And I'll read that last here for you. Now, in regards to money, career, finances, and abundance, you have the light bulb, Aquarius, you have coins, and you also have the tree. These are three of the best cards you can get. So your money is looking, I feel the money, the ideas that are coming in are going to create money in the long run. If you can't see the money coming in right at this moment, I do see that it's going to build. There's an energy of growth. There's an energy of healing, maybe some old beliefs, or recouping some financial loss, but something is going to grow. You have some brilliant ideas. There is another energy here of entrepreneurship, getting a job, a new job. This can be creative work. This is about lucrative ideas. And that's what this Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands is all about for you. It is about reinventing yourself from the inside out, acting upon these ideas that you have, manifesting them into the physical world. So you have this new income source regenerating here. You're feeling inspired, and I love it. Aquarius, money is coming in here. I do feel that you are investing in the things that will bring you long-term growth, longevity. Some of you, maybe you're in sales and finance. There could be you working with a financial advisor, a loan officer, or the bank in the month of November, especially if you're buying a new home or even a new vehicle. This can be about getting a raise. Some of you are catching a lucky break here, but it's not luck per se. We create our own luck, Aquarius. So it's because you have switched the script here and you've opened yourself up, receptivity. You're open to this abundance. And lastly, we have the tree. This is financial growth, your ideas manifesting, coming to fruition. For others of you, there's something you've been working on for quite some time and you're having finally a breakthrough. Maybe you started a YouTube channel 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's just been kind of lingering in that hanged man mode, and now you are hitting a pivotal point in your channel. For others of you, it could be something you're creating. It could be a business opportunity to work with someone, to find a storefront that fits for you. Maybe you've been growing and learning this whole time about how to create and bake cupcakes, but now you're able to showcase them. So I do feel that whatever you're working on, whether it's a website, whether it's your own business ideas or a YouTube channel, There's something that's coming to fruition here, and it's going to bring about stability for you. Something that you can leave behind. They're giving me 10 of Pentacles energy with this tree. So this could be a family business. It could be something that is outdoorsy. But what I'm getting is that a lot of you will be able to work from anywhere. This could be a remote position. It could be where you're able to work from a space, a new space as well. This could be a new business opportunity that you can bring in a long-term growth for your family down the road as well. Now, when it comes to love, we have here 4 cards that came out of the romance angels. But first and foremost, just because it's romance doesn't mean that love is romantic or intimate. I like to read love in all different forms because it can be pets, companion animals, it could be strangers, it could be neighbors, it could be friends and family. So love can show up for a love for what it is that we do, how we make a living. Love is not just confined to romance. And we have here attraction. Your romantic love, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I do feel like there is a magnetic attraction here, either towards someone or towards something that you do love. There is the law of attraction is what I'm hearing here. So I do feel that there is an energy of magnetism. Whatever it is that you are putting out there, you're getting back in return. So remember that, Aquarius, this month, because that can go both ways. Sometimes we don't feel ready or prepared, and that puts up a little bit of a block to the universe, and the universe says, oh, they're not ready and they're not prepared. Maybe we'll just hold off. So whatever it is you're thinking of and you're feeling, make sure you're bringing that to fruition here, because you do have that Midas touch. Now, if you're looking for love, I feel like it's a perfect month to feel good about yourself, solar plexus chakra, but also they're highlighting the throat. So it could be you speaking up or you communicating, you even making the first move. If you are in a relationship, you may want to switch things up a little bit. You may want to take a look at how you're feeling inside, and is your external world matching how you're feeling? There could be a shift that you're taking internally where you're feeling, Aquarius, that you want to change your hair or the way you look or your clothing. There could be something with appearance happening for you this month as well. Next, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Loving yourself is you honoring what it is that you love. And first and foremost, you should love you. That should be top on your list. And it says here, respecting yourself, setting healthy boundaries is what I'm sensing for some of you, making time for the things that you do love, and focusing on filling your cup instead of maybe nurturing or taking care of everybody else. But I do feel like you are doing that healing with the 4 of Swords. So you are focusing on self-love in a sense as well. You have codependency here. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, this could be something you are getting rid of because, again, you have this Hanged Man. Addictions can be anything from sugar, from alcohol, to social media, scrolling. It could be anything that distracts us from doing things that we really love and the things that bring us happiness, but also the things that we could physically be taking a next step towards here. So perhaps some of you may have a fear of public speaking or even being in a public place, and that may hold you back from maybe taking that aerial yoga class. Or we may have a fear of codependency can be that devil energy of fears, obsessions. It could be manipulation, codependency, and even materialism as well. So I just feel like there could be something or someone in your life that you're feeling a little bit codependent on. I do recommend the book by, I think it's Beatty or Melody Beatty, Codependent No More. It actually teaches you a lot of great things about codependency. Next, we have your children. Your love life could be affected by children. Some of you may be having, if you are in a relationship, there could be fights over children. There could be an energy of maybe adult children, teenage children, or if you're in a divorce, there could be something with scheduling as well. For others of you, this is about healing the inner child, and that may be what you're working on, which we talked about earlier, at least I thought we did. But there's something here with maybe healing, both of you healing the inner child, or you working with children on a professional level as well. It could be a love for teaching younger children, or even mothering, nurturing children. And it can be children of all ages as well. I just heard autistic. So some of you may be dealing with an autistic child, or you may work with autistic children. Please take that as it resonates. All right, Aquarius, your soul truth message is this. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? It says here, growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Today's soul action, look at yourself with the grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in the hole with your soul's truth, that you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. You have here this Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. And in order for you to be kind to yourself, I do feel like there is a breaking free from the judgment, the self-criticism, even the ego at times. Because when this Queen of Wands, when she's not feeling in her power, she can feel jealous. She can feel insecure. She can even feel vengeful, or even let the ego side get the best of her, where she can feel a little bit catty. She can even let other people affect her energy. But like I said here, you are changing that. You're shifting that script to more independence, not codependence. You have these 9 lives here. I feel like you have what it takes within to really have this moment of truth here to grow and evolve. And I do sense that there is a lot of growth here happening for you. Now, from your spiritual team, we have here listen, we have seek, and we also have be proud. Very powerful energy is showing up from your spiritual team. On the other side, it says, listen. You have to be willing to listen if you truly want to understand someone or something. This is also about you. You could be having ear issues. Now, I don't want to say issues, but it could be ringing in the ears. It could be swimmer's ear. There could be ear infections at times that lead to maybe even the eyes and even the back of the head. That's maybe Spirit's way of asking you to listen to your intuition. What is it that you hear? What is it that you want? Some of you may even be hearing things that other people are like, I did not hear that. I did not see that. I did not smell that. You're going crazy. But this is Spirit's way of just maybe even putting a little bit of pressure on that third eye, or even just a little bit of the ringing, for you to fully just quiet the mind. And it says, now is the time to not just offer advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. There was also another sign that received this card as well. It could have been Gemini, Cancer, or even Leo. You may have those placements in your chart. But what I said there, I'll say here as well. A lot of times we as humans, we're a soul that's having a human experience, and sometimes we definitely forget that we are a soul, and we tend to listen to respond right away before someone is even done finishing what it is that they're saying. We as humans immediately think of a response. How can we respond to what they're saying? They must want advice, right? Or they must want some feedback, but sometimes it's very important just to listen, to understand another person. So this could be you listening to other people. It could be you listening to your own intuition, or having other people listen and understand you, because they're showing me that throat chakra again here for you. So listening is very important for you this month, whether you are the one listening to someone else, or whether it is you getting out what you need to as well, and having someone truly listen. You have seek here. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you, Aquarius. We are all one with spirit. So I do feel like some of you may be on a spiritual quest. You may be seeking enlightenment. And if that's what you're seeking here, it's coming in. A lot of you are maybe fresh on your spiritual journey. Some of you are more advanced. It's not a race. It's a journey, and we all are, having our own. And it doesn't mean that anyone is, better than another. It just means that sometimes we evolve at different rates. That's okay. And I do feel for a lot of you, you're seeking your truth. You're seeking your true inner north, your calling, your purpose, your spiritual reason why you're here on earth. So there's a seeking going on here. And if you truly want to dive into this energy, Make sure you are listening, okay? And lastly, be proud. Like I said in the very beginning of your reading, Aquarius, pat yourself on the darn back because you've earned it here. It says it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. They're showing me the peacock on the front of her here. And when you think of peacocks, you know, they walk around and you can't see their magnificent beauty because they hold their feathers in. And at certain times, especially, you know, when they're looking for love, they want to open up, right? Then they shine their beautiful tail feathers or their peacock feathers, right? And then you can see the million little, what it looks like is eyes opening up. And the colors are that turquoise, which is, you know, that blue color of that throat chakra, but also greens, which is the heart. And I feel like you are like that peacock where, yes, at certain times you've kept yourself closed inward, but I feel like now is the time to spread those feathers or, you know, spread your light to others and help guide. I feel like the reason you came here, Aquarius, is you are a guiding light and you're an inspiration to many. Even if it's something you never do in your professional life, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but know that you came here to help uplift and transform mankind on a vibrational level. You've come to raise the frequencies here on Earth. So this is a really beautiful thing. Lastly, here we have nothing is wasted, vulture spirit, every single experience, every single face, whether it's just someone crossing by or someone that's been in your life for quite some time, nothing is wasted. And everything is here to help you evolve, to help you learn, to help you grow. And when we think of the vulture, as well, there's an energy of death. Vultures come in to kind of clear up the scraps of death, right? So I feel like you are going through a transformation period where the old you is no longer viable. The old you is being put to rest here, and there's a new you reinventing yourself. And I feel like you're really climbing to the top here. It's card 63. When you break that down, it equals 9. And I feel like the 9 for you is, well, 9s in general are all about completions. They're about accomplishments here. So you're definitely hitting that 9 of Wands energy, where I do feel like you are a wounded warrior, but at the same time, you are hitting your wish fulfillment. You're being independent within your own self here. And then that 9 of Cups. So all of the 9s wrapped up here, as well as the 9 you have with this Hermit. Everything has got you to this point in your life. And last but not least, we have new life showing up here for you. This is you. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 here is the card of Hanged Man, which you also see showing up in your reading. So there's a brand new life, a brand new perspective that is going to take you to this brand new place of happiness, abundance, and love, because you've earned it here. You deserve it. I'm going to read to you the oracle message. Ooh, and I turned it right to the page here. This is about birthing new ideas, which you have that light bulb. This is about growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. And the oracle's message for you, Aquarius, is this. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in every core. Blossom bursts from the trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to be filled with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Oh, I just love this for you. It basically complements and clarifies here everything we've talked about in your reading. So do know that there is a new inspiration filling you from the inside out, and it's going to transform your life for the better. I hope this resonates with you, Aquarius. Very, very beautiful reading here. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in, sending you tons of love and light.